Hey everybody, Nick here. I really don't have a plan for this video. I'm out of breath because I was just running around filming some things, but I don't really have a plan for this video. But I got up early, it's rainy and it's foggy, and that's a recipe for some nice, dramatic, moody photography. So I'm out here at the lake and I'm just gonna go see what I can do. Alright, so whenever I come to a scene, I always have to decide whether or not I want to shoot long or short, because that's what I have. I have a short range lens and a long range lens. Sometimes that decision is made before I get to the scene, and sometimes it's made while I'm actually here. Like sometimes I'll be like, alright, I know I want the specific shot, I'm gonna have to use a short lens for this. But there are instances where I'm thinking like, I think I'm gonna shoot short here, but then I end up shooting long the whole time. So really, it's all dependent on what you find at each scene. There's no right or wrong answer. It really just depends on like, oh, because I might want to do a wide shot of this scene back here, but someone might want to zoom in on that bird over there. Starting to rain now. I knew this would happen. Did I prepare for it? No. Is it gonna probably bite me in the ass? Yes. So use that as a lesson for you guys. I was going with the long lens for a little bit, and what I found is that it's too much fog and too little going on around the fog. Like really the only thing is the buoy, and it's just like flooded with fog. Like there's no separation from the water and the fog. Maybe I could do something in post about that. I really don't know, but it just wasn't working the way I thought it would. So maybe another day I can come back and try this again, but now I'm just gonna go with the wide and see what I can do with that. I really like this shot. I like this shot a lot. What I set up for this little talking bit, so I think I'm gonna try and do that. Now, whenever I go to a scene, and I always try and think of some sort of precedence that I can base my photography off. Like whenever, for example, right now, whenever I see fog, my mind always goes to Christopher Nolan's Insomnia and that scene where they're in the woods and trying to find the suspect. And it's just like that fog is so beautiful. It's like so dramatic and moody and dark. And whenever I see fog, I'm like, that's kind of the vibe I want to go for. Granted, we're not in a forest right now, we're on a lake, so that becomes a challenge. How do I take that and apply it to this scene rather than a foggy forest? I'm applying it to a foggy lake. I want to do something like that. That looks wonderful. It's on telephoto, so my hand is huge. They would look really nice. It's just this floating dock that goes out into nothing. So the fog is clearing up, so I think I'm gonna call it quits for today. I might take a couple more photos, who knows? But I hope you guys learned something. I know I learned a couple things. The more you go out and photograph, the more you're gonna get better at it. The more you're gonna learn. I mean, that's just common sense. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today. Thanks for watching, and make sure to turn off your camera beeps and shutter noises if you can, because they're really annoying and disturb the peace of the scene. Peace.